duck. So typically what I like to do is power fish as much as I can going upstream. We've got the Bixby J2 motor, which does a pretty decent job. We've got it on maybe second or third speed right now, which is kind of trolling speed. I see a bunch of like little circles on the water, like some fish are coming up, but they're in the middle of the channel, so I don't know what they could be. Probably not fast. So we typically cruise up at this speed and power fish until we get a blow up or a bite. Stop the boat, slow it down, and then throw a follow-up bait. Now, for right now, I'm fishing the whopper plopper, see how it hits. If it doesn't, I'll most likely switch to a swim jig, which is... I'm working my 3-rod system. There we go. And he hooked it, yes. All right, stop the boat. It's a nice one for the first fish. Oh, he's caught in that current. Oh, I gill hooked him. He's gill hooked. I typically don't bring a net. This is the one time it would probably be useful, is when you foul hook a fish like this, because I have no idea, especially with these trebles, if he's going to come undone. I'm going to try and get him in the boat real quick. All right, let's get this guy unhooked before he gets hurt. Okay. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad little guy. We're going to get a picture of him for the bump board. So this is all new here. I don't know how it's going to play. I haven't spent a lot of time on it, and probably won't. Oh, Jesus, there was something big. Whoa, baby. Whoa, baby. Oh, this is probably a pike. Yep. It's a pike. God damn. I'll lose my whopper plopper, man. When they bust on it like that, especially from a... Oh, it's a nice pike, too. Oh, it's a nice pike. That's a big boy. That is a big pike. Now watch, he's gonna splashes. Oh! He smacked himself. Alright. You knock yourself out. He's not done. Let's... Oh, come on. We're not letting him in the boat. Okay? Alright, settle down. Don't. Almost lost my forceps. Alright. Maybe some of you wanted to see that, but as a policy, we don't let pike in the boat. Alright, so we had a little blow up on the whopper plopper back here. So we're going to come in with our follow-up bait. The core tackle hover rig with an Erie darter on it. And usually, so work, I stop the motor. We're going to just drift backwards. until we find him. He's in there. And he's eating. And he's big. I think. Look big. As long as we don't get snagged, we'll catch him. Which is always a possibility with this bait. No. Alright, we got it out. I think he's back further by that log anyway. If this doesn't work, we have a finesse flipping setup. There we go. That's where he's at. Everyone knows that. It's pretty far away, so I don't think he saw me. I'll load up on it when he hits it, though. It's kind of a mangled up bait. I thought maybe it would be. There's a lot of junk in there, so I might throw the flipping bait, which is weedless. And we could really work it. This one you got to kind of stay above the junk. Alright, let's throw the flipping bait in there. Let's throw the, oh boy. Sandbar here. I bet holds smallmouth. This is a largemouth back in here. Where are you? Huh? Where are you? Tucked back by that log? Huh? There he is. As a crappie? Holy cow. Huge crappie. Huge crappie. Look at this guy. Jesus. Let's get a measure on the crappie. 12 and a half. I wonder if that's what hit the top water. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever caught a crappie on top water. Alright, we'll make one more pass in there, and then in case there was a bass, but that could have been what hit it. There's some man-made steps over there made out of rock, and then the bottom here in this stretch is all rock. And so if you bounced a football head jig or something like that just along the bottom here, you would get bit. Now, as it is, I'm probably just going to run that. There it is. It's down there, and it's a smallmouth. All right. Let's see if we can get him with this. Motor was turned off already, so we're just going to drift backwards until we get him. We're not going to risk running over his head. This might not be heavy enough in this current. It's the only thing that worries me. And I don't have really anything heavier tied on. the hover rig is also going to get blown. It's not a super strong current, but it's enough to move a 16th ounce weight. My plan is to switch this setup to an 1/8 ounce weight, and I bought some 1/8 ounce tungsten weights that oh, there he is, should be coming in today. Whoa, baby, don't lose him, Bob. Can't tell if he's running right towards me. Can't tell how big he is. It's a smallmouth, right? Right? Are you a smallmouth? Are you a smallmouth? Yeah. Little smallie, running around like a madman. Let's get this out of the way. Because we're first in the bedroom. Alright, little smallie, come on. You're pinned up pretty good. Oh, baby. 11 and a half. Little guys today, huh? Like the look of that bank over there. Got a steep bank with a little bit of wood on it. Like a little boogie board right there. Scared out a bunch of bait. Is that a fish? Oh, I don't know. Whoa, those are bites. All right. I think he saw me. These little guys are nibbling. They're nibbling. Let's throw something finesse in here. Let's see. There's fish in there. And I should have known there was fish in there. Right off the bat, you screw it up. You can see along this bank, there's like a progression of rock. And usually the smallmouth will either sit on the transition where it goes from rockier to muddier, or they'll be right up at the top of the rocks. There he is. It's a little guy, but there is one there, so there's still hope. The big one is still there. And if he was laying down in the transition here, then the big one might still be up there by where that culvert comes out. Tiny boy. Nice rocky bank. This little log over here. Did you see that? Oh, he came back for it. He came back for it. Oh, and he's a big, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know if I had a hook in him. I don't think I did. That's a nice size fish. I don't know if he saw me. That fish might bite again. Always a big one in there. You gotta come back around for it. Alright. Oh, I think we got him. Oh boy. Yep. He came back for it. Came back for the Ned bug. I wasn't even working it. I just threw it out there. And I started reeling it in and he was on it. So, there you go. Mike Iconelli, never give up. Look at that, bottom lip. Nice. Nice fat Des Plaines River smallmouth. Largemouth, what am I talking about? I don't want to lose too much real estate here, so I'm going to turn around while I'm doing this. It's always a good idea to wet the board. It's better for the fish, and it also keeps them from jumping off of it so much. If it's wet, they're a little bit calmer. If it's dry, they get all real nervous. Almost 13. Nice fish for this river. They're getting fat. They're chewing. I saw this guy eat it. He had it in his mouth for a few seconds before I set the hook. I think I got him pretty well pinned on the roof of his mouth. Oh, look at that. He's got a black lip. Wow. And he is a fatty. It's better than the last one. This guy's got a weird mouth. Got a black lip. Got some kind of a skin thing going on. Ugh. Alright, I don't know where we're at. Somewhere around 40. This guy's going to come in at, oh, he's going to get 14 if I can stretch him out. Get a quick one first. Oh, don't move. Quick one. There he is. He's got his tail on 14. Okay. One more for good measure. Great. We got a 14er with a bloody lip. He's going to be all right. Woo, baby. That was straight up on the swim jig. Watched him eat it and held it in his mouth. I was just about to say there's short strike in this swim jig, and maybe I should switch to a smaller plastic, but I mean, that guy inhaled it. So let's see how this goes. put a little spiking on the tail of the swim bait. Some chartreuse. Spike it. Makes it kind of greenish. And it gives it a little scent, a garlic scent. And I guess a garlic flavor. I don't know. I never tasted it. Some kind of a flavor. So maybe I've had a couple pick it up and drop it, so maybe that'll make them want to swallow it. I've definitely had some chasers already since I put it on, so they're getting a better look at the bait. You know, that little flash of neon green in there, sometimes it makes the difference.